Welcome back, pipers and tobacco enthusiasts ages 21 and over. Today I am reviewing Peterson, formerly Dunhill, EMP. There we go. This is an English blend with Latakia, Virginia, and Oriental, Turkish Oriental. I believe the Virginia it's red Virginia and bright Virginia. Now I'm gonna pack this and I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit about Latakia or Latakia, whatever you like to call it, or if you've never heard of it, here's a little synopsis. So Latakia is a leaf. It's a blend of, not blend, but it is a type of tobacco that is grown in Cyprus, and it is smoke cured. So, or fire. I don't know if the term is fire cured. I'm doing all this right off the dome, so forgive me if I'm not 100% correct, but we're learning together. That's what's important. So it is a tobacco that is smoke or fire cured, giving it a smoky flavor. And it really just smells and tastes like a campfire. Now, there is a cigar called Kentucky Fire Cured that I have had back when I was super into cigars, and I was trying every single cigar I could, and it was disgusting. It was the worst cigar I've ever had, and it smelled like this. So when I first got into pipe tobacco, I didn't know what Latakia was. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't even know what Virginias and Burleys and Orientals were either. I was just shopping around for blends, and I was like, oh, that's a cool looking tin, I'm gonna buy that. And the first pipe tobacco that I ever purchased was Hearth & Home White Knight. Hearth & Home White Knight, it's pretty much the same thing as EMP. It's a Latakia Oriental Virginia. And I cracked it open, and I smelled that campfire, and I was like, fuck, I just spent $15 on a can of tobacco that I'm not gonna enjoy. So I put it to the side, and I went online and I purchased some other tobaccos. Well, while I was waiting for these other tobaccos to arrive, I said to myself, you know what, I already paid the 15 bucks for it. It's here, it's in front of me, I have a pipe, let me try it. So I tried Hearth & Home White Knight, and it tasted like tea. It tasted like tea, grass, hay. It just didn't taste like a campfire. And from that moment forward, I was like, all right, I'll give it a chance. I'll give Latakia, or Latakia, however you want to say it, I'll give it a chance. Well, meanwhile, the other tobacco that I ordered that was on its way was EMP and Petersons Sherlock Holmes. And I still wasn't paying attention. I didn't know that EMP had Latakia in it. But when I got it and I cracked it open, I wasn't upset about it. So there you go. That's what Latakia is. Don't shy away from it. It smells, in my opinion, it smells worse than it tastes. But it doesn't taste bad. That made it sound like it tasted bad. It doesn't taste bad. But it definitely smells very smoky. And a lot of the blends that have it in there, they don't taste that smoky. They are very light. They remind me, most of them remind me of tea, grass, hay. My favorite blend with Latakia in it right now is Nightcap. And then I have a couple other blends, Petersons My Mixture and Petersons Standard Mixture. Both have Latakia in them. And I have not tried them yet. They are just sitting in jars. But anyway, I get on tangents. I'm going to be smoking this out of my Missouri Meerschaum Country Gentleman. Now, before I smoke it, let's get in this tin real quick. So, upon examination with the nostrils, we're talking smoky, sweet. This is gonna sound weird, but it's almost like ketchup. I don't want to say vinegar, but like ketchup or like a sweet smoky barbecue sauce. Hay. Spices, but not spicy, just spices, I guess is a good way to describe the smell. It's an interesting, if you've never smelled it before, it's interesting. But smoking it out of my Country Gentleman. Let's get puffing. Now, this blend was the first and really the only blend that I have that I smoke on a daily basis that always gives me a little bit of tongue bite. Nothing too crazy. It's not ruining my day. But none of the other blends that I smoke on a daily basis give me tongue bite. Except for this. Oh my god. I'm watching 5 geese cross the road. I have to show you this. Hold on. I just have to. Hold on. I'm watching these geese cross the road. It is just the cutest thing I've ever seen. Oh my god. I wish I had a zoom lens, but I don't. It's the only blend, as I was saying, that gives me tongue bite. Damn near every time I smoke it. Doesn't bother me, but just a fun fact. So the smell, like if somebody's in the room with you, they are gonna smell that smoky campfire. It's there. But the flavor? Where's my tamper? The flavor is very light, unsweetened tea with lemon comes to mind. On the retrohale, hay. And another thing that this blend reminds me of, and I don't know why, because I didn't grow up around pipes. I mean, my dad smoked cigarettes, but this doesn't have any burley in it, and burley is what they use in most cigarettes. So I don't know why this reminds me of my childhood. Specifically, it reminds me of like summertime. No specific year, just growing up. It reminds me of being outside in the summer. Reminds me of, you know, going swimming, having a popsicle. You know, maybe mom made some lemonade or something. Or doing outside activities. Reminds me of, like, I don't know, back when I used to play soccer. And I don't know why. It just does. It just does. Pairing this with Pure Leaf unsweetened tea. I've never paired this with anything. This is my first time. I don't really drink while I smoke. When I have a cigar, I'll have tequila, sometimes whiskey, but I'm not a big whiskey guy. I've never had a drink with a pipe. I will say though, this is a good choice because it's very neutral. It doesn't overpower the flavor. If anything, it kind of makes it smoother, enhances it a little bit. I mean, this is just such a great blend. I can't get over how good of a blend this is. Especially right in the morning, which is why it's called Early Morning Pipe. But, you know, tobaccos have names. Doesn't mean you gotta smoke it at a certain time. I smoke nightcap in the morning. I don't smoke nightcap at night. It's too heavy for me to smoke right before bed. I like nightcap right in the morning when I wake up. Now nightcap, and I'll do a video on that soon. Nightcap is pretty similar to this, but it has Perique. Perique gives a spicy flavor, but not spicy like Oriental. Oriental spice and Perique spice are different. And again, this is all off the dome. I'm not reading this anywhere, so if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But we're learning together. But from what I understand, the spiciness you get from Oriental is like a floral, spicy, like incense kind of spice. Like that smell when you walk into a vape shop, you know, or even when you walk into a humidor, walk-in humidor, and you smell that cedar. It's like a woody, spicy, incense, floral. That's the type of spice you get from Oriental. Perique is like a red pepper, hot, spicy. Again, that's what I believe. I don't know if that's exactly true. Maybe some of you watching this video have been smoking pipes for years and you're laughing at me right now. That's okay. We're learning together. That's okay. I've thought about many times how, and this might be blasphemy, but I've thought about many times how this blend would be enhanced with something like maple or honey. Maybe that's blasphemous, but maybe it's not. I mean, a lot of people experiment, they mix blends and they try new things, and something tells me to pack this into a bowl with something with maple or honey. It really complements the tea. Again, I will say that was a good option on my part. I'm also pairing it with a oven roasted Wawa hoagie, oven roasted turkey Wawa hoagie with pickles and honey mustard. But, and you know, I always eat when I smoke, pipes and cigars. A lot of people say it's weird to eat and smoke at the same time. Or at least a lot of people have told me that. I don't think it is. Let's talk about this pipe too. So this is the Missouri Meerschaum Country Gentleman. I love this thing. You can get this at pretty much any gas station, really. I mean, maybe not any gas station, but a lot of the ones around me, like the tobacco shops, they have them. It's about $15, and it's gonna come with a regular black stem. I went online and I bought this stem for $35. You can see it's like a mocha. It's like a mocha marble kind of color. I love it. I only smoke EMP out of this pipe. This pipe is solely dedicated to early morning, and it has a hard coating. So these corncob pipes, if you're unfamiliar, they don't last forever. Obviously, they're not like briar. They will burn out, even if you're using a regular flame. A cob will burn out. But there's different types of cobs. This cob, with this coating, it'll last, I mean, depending on how often I smoke it. I don't smoke this every day. For some guys, a cob like this would last a year, year and a half. Maybe some guys it'll last 2-3 years. But it's not gonna last like your briars. Your briars are gonna last 30, 40, 50 years. You might get 5 years out of this if you really baby it. But it's okay, because it's $15. You go out, you trash this part, you keep the stem, you go out, you buy a new one, you put the stem on, it's good as new. I have another cob that I'll show in another video that doesn't have a coating on it. And that one, I don't smoke it every day, but for somebody who does, that thing will probably burn out in 6 months. If you smoke it every day, yeah, that thing is not going to last very long. But it too also comes with a regular black stem, and I went ahead and bought a brown stem for it, and I dedicate that corncob pipe to it's not dedicated to any specific blend, it's dedicated to chocolate aromatics. So anything, like right now I smoke Eileen's Dream out of it. I was smoking Sutliff Vanilla. For a minute I actually was smoking both Eileen's Dream and Sutliff Vanilla together in it. It was really good. So any chocolatey, vanilla-y aromatics are what I use in that pipe. And then this pipe I dedicate solely to EMP. And then my grandfather's pipe from Denmark, which you can see in my video about how I got into pipe smoking, that pipe is dedicated to nightcap. And then I have a third pipe that is dedicated to any Latakia. So I smoke, well, I haven't smoked my mixture yet, but I'm gonna smoke my mixture out of it. I smoke EMP out of it. I smoke a lot of nightcap out of it. It's my Peterson Systems pipe. So that's all my Latakia blends I smoke out of that pipe. And I do plan on making a video in the future of what blends I dedicate to specific pipes and why you dedicate blends to pipes. You know, what's the reason? And stuff like that. I do plan on making a video like that pretty soon. Another quick little fact or tip about blends with Latakia. You want to smoke them in a bigger bowl. If you smoke them in a small bowl, they're gonna be not overpowering. It's gonna almost kind of wash it out. Like, I've smoked EMP before one time in a smaller bowl, and it almost just tasted just smoky. I didn't get that light hay taste. I didn't get that bright tea taste. I just kind of got smoke. And when you smoke in a bigger bowl, what it does is it allows that flavor to kind of expand and envelop in the bowl. And that's what's giving you those bright, you can taste the Virginias, you know? And it's the same thing with aromatics. If you smoke it's backwards. If you smoke an aromatic in a bowl like this, it's going to taste like hot air. It's going to taste like nothing. It's going to taste like tobacco with an essence of whatever flavor it is. But if you smoke it in a smaller bowl, you're going to really get that flavor. Again, that's just what I think. But I'm pretty sure that's how it works. So just keep your anything with, and it's not just Latakias, it's anything with a robust flavor. Anything with Perique, anything with Latakia, anything with, I guess, with Orientals. Most things with Orientals have, you know, Latakia and all that. But anything with a bold, smoky, spicy flavor, you should smoke in a bigger bowl, generally. And anything with fruity flavors and sweet flavors like honey. I remember my first time smoking HS3 by Lane. First time smoking that was in a big bowl. And it just tasted like hot air. And I hated it. I thought it was disgusting. And then I tried it in a smaller bowl and I was like, wow, honey. I taste it. Well, guys, thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video. Again, this was Petersons Early Morning Pipe, smoked in my Missouri Meerschaum Country Gentleman. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.